we're checking in with the Teen Action and Support Center about how they're empowering local teens all summer long.
Yeah, Abby is here to share the scoop on their summer camps, their art programs, volunteering, more programming across Northwest Arkansas. Great to see you, Abby. Thanks for joining us. So first of all, just kick it off by reminding us what you do there at the Teen Action and Support Center.
At Task, I am the Bucket List Summer Coordinator, but I'm also the director of our First Steps program.
Okay, great. And what does Teen Action and Support Center, what does the program mean, and what do you do here in Northwest Arkansas?
Task is one of the only organizations in Northwest Arkansas that is solely dedicated to serving teens and helping them to become the best versions of themselves through a lot of different programs.
Yeah,
oh, that's cool. And now you've got some summer programming. I know your summer camps are full, but you have some other kind of programming going on right now. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, we have our summer programs that are in the evenings, which then in the school year goes on to our after-school programming. But some of the things that they do are like they had a skateboarding clinic, which they'll have another one coming up soon. They had like a little theater program. They went to do archery, but some other things still coming up is like practice for driver's permit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
So practical skills.
Yeah, so there's college and career readiness, there's life skills, there's arts and culture types of things that they do.
Yeah.
So.
You mentioned that you guys are the only sort of dedicated to teenagers program
yes.
here. I mean, I know there's a lot for teens, but usually that's lumped in with like young adults and even younger kids and whatever, but you're specifically focused on those teenagers. Why do you think it is important to have Task to focus on just the teenage years?
Well, your teenage years are some of the most important as you're growing up, and especially, I think a lot of people don't feel the way about teens that they really are. They're still just kind of like little kids, and I think we expect a lot more out of them than sometimes they're ready for, and so we really like to just bring them in and surround them and lift them up to become, the best that they can, and to give them that courage and that, just support. So.
Yeah,
I love that. What kind of impact do you see on these teens and the community during those summer months?
Oh, it's great. They have so much fun. We go all over Northwest Arkansas, so they get to go around to different places that I think a lot of them wouldn't normally get to see. This year they've had access to doing a little bit of mountain biking, which is so big in Northwest Arkansas, but there are still so many teens and families that really haven't had the ability to get into it at all. And so that's one of my favorite things. So that's been a joy to get them to see, to be out on the trails and things like that. And then the community loves it too. Like we get asked back every summer to multiple places. They call and say, hey, are you guys gonna come this summer?
That's
and
awesome.
stuff. So yeah.
So you have a good record with all these places.
Right.
That's great, because sometimes teenagers don't have the best reputation, right?
Right. No, but they're just little babies trying to figure out the world, just like everyone else.
And
us too.
Yeah, same. And I'm in that boat as well.
Just like everyone.
What about sort of volunteer opportunities? Do you have opportunities for adults to volunteer with Task? Do you have opportunities for kids to volunteer in the community? Talk to us about the volunteerism aspect.
Yeah, we have lots of volunteer opportunities. One of our main focuses for the teens is for community service type programs. And they do that with our after school programming, summer evening programming. They go to various places around Northwest Arkansas to do volunteer projects. And then also we do look for adults to come volunteer with our teens and programs, especially lately with the First Steps program, I have meetings with teens that they bring their babies, and sometimes I need someone to help watch the babies while I meet with the teens, things like that. So yeah, and then we have events, like bigger events and stuff, where it's always nice to have some extra hands to help.
Totally.
So,
If folks want to learn more, maybe they want to sign up to volunteer, where's the best place for them to go?
The best place to go would to be to our website at tasknwa.org.
Yeah, that's great. You can see it right there on your screen. Thanks for
so
joining
much
us, Abby.
Joining us today.
Yes,
Definitely.
Absolutely. Hey, don't go